Irrigation day. We're all done. I didn't record opening and all that stuff because I figured you guys get bored of it already. But the yard's full. Goats are out. Can't do much outside since it's full of water, so Chloe, she really doesn't look friendly. Anyways, can't do much outside since the yard's full of water, so I believe I'm going to work on Chase's Elmo room today. Probably won't be able to finish it up, but I can at least get the cutting in done and all that, so that all I have left to do is roll. I'll share with you some tricks that I learned painting throughout the years. So anyways, I'm gonna get inside and get to painting. Okay, so I'm gonna start painting Chase's room. We're gonna make it into an Elmo room. As you can see, I've already laid the tape down and I've squished it down. Now, typically I don't use tape to cut in, but on baseboards it's really hard with drips, so using tape actually helps. But I'm going to show you a little painter's secret, because if you just, sorry, that's me trying to situate. If you just put it down and then, you know, I'm painting it blue and then you paint over it blue, there's little air bubbles here that are really hard to see and you just can't get them all out. So what you do is you tape it all, and then you take your baseboard color, which is white, right? And you just run a very thin line over the tape. Just a thin line, not a lot. Just want to make sure that your whole edge of tape is in white. What that does is it seals the tape in with white. So then when I go over it with blue, none of the blue is going to get under the tape, because anything that was going to get under the tape is going to be the first coat, and that's white. And that is a painter's secret. So there you go. Okay, so I painted over the blue tape with just a very, very thin line of white. Doesn't have to be thick. Matter of fact, you don't want it thick, because then when you pull the tape, it might pull. But doing it this way, no blue will get under the tape, and you'll get that nice, clean, crisp line that everybody likes. For Chase's room, we're making it an Elmo room because he loves Elmo. So we're painting the walls blue. I wanted a really, really light blue. This one's a little bit more blue than I wanted, but it's called Something Blue from Sherwin-Williams. We're using an eggshell finish for the walls. So let's paint this and see how it turns out. What we're going to do is we're going to take, and I'm going to start on this corner, and we're going to paint up a little bit so that, you know, you're not getting close to the baseboards with the roller once you're rolling. And we'll go all the way around. We'll put 2 coats on, and then we'll pull the tape. So let's see how it works. I have a tripod. You would think I would use it in a situation like this, but and normally I would pour my paint into something else, but we're just gonna do these baseboards, so we don't really need to. Oh, it's not as blue as I thought it would be. That's good. I don't want a real bright blue. Not paying attention because I'm recording. I already got there's some on the white. That's okay. I can fix it. Alright, so I'm going to put the first coat on and then I'll come back to you. Okay, got our first coat all the way around the room. Halfway up the walls. We painted the ceiling white when I moved in too, so that's why there's paint all down the walls. Alright, I'm going to put a second coat on. Once again, you want to make sure that what you're putting along the tape is thin. You don't want it to, you know, pool and have a big glob of paint there. Otherwise, when you pull it, it could rip the whole paint. Then you have to go do touch-ups. which is fine, but who wants to do touch-ups, right? Not me. I'm gonna put the second coat on and then we'll pull the tape. Okay, got the second coat done, started to pull. Look at that. Let's see if I can get a good angle for you. Nice, perfect lines. Oh, getting old to be crawling around on the ground here. Just pull it. And it's perfect. See that? All because you threw that white over first. If you would just do the blue, then you would have some runs under there, because there are, no matter how hard you try, bubbles in the tape. But you throw that, take that 5 extra minutes, throw that white line on there, and you get perfect lines. There you go. Came out to get my other paintbrush, and look. Monsoon season in Arizona. I don't know if you can see that. It's a big dust storm coming in. I'll show you in the back. Pretty windy out there. I pull out of the tree. It's so hot. I just got a notification on Facebook that today so far is the hottest day of the year. It's like 113 right now. It's still climbing. And then we get this dust storm on top of everything else. See how bad it is? The trees up there. Oh, it looks clear though. Looks like it's clearing out of the way. Okay, so for doing the bottom with the tape and stuff, you can use a regular square brush. Cheap, got it at Walmart in a pack, great. You don't use that for cutting in. I recommend Purdy brushes, but you want to get an expensive brush. I mean, take care of it, it'll last you for a long time. It's just really nice. And what you do, let me switch hands here with the camera. So what you do is you get paint on your brush, right? And you smush it down, and then you slowly roll it like this. And you just let the brush do the work. You hold it like that, and you smush it outside. Oops, guess if the camera was there. Smush it outside where you want to go, and then smush it into the line. And it'll make you perfect lines every time. And it's a lot quicker. I'll show you with some paint. Okay, so I got some paint on my brush. You don't need a ton. Oops, I wiped off the wrong side. Wipe off the excess on the side you're not using. Bring it up. Make sure you're on camera. Smush it on the outside. Get it right up to where you want to go, and then work it down. And slowly take it down until all the paint's gone. Okay? And you will have a perfect line. Looks really good. I can do it a lot faster when I'm not trying to hold a camera at the same time. It amazes me how freaking dry these walls are. They were painted with a flat paint when the house was built and never been painted again. So just doing the cutting in around the bottom. Look how much paint I've used already. It's just soaking the paint up. It's crazy. Okay, first coat done on that side of the thing. Took about 2 minutes. It'll take longer than that to put the blue tape on and paint it white and then do it again. But like I said, nothing is worse than a shoddy paint job. You know, where you got paint on your ceiling and everything else is the wrong color. So use the blue tape if you need to, because there's nothing that looks better than a really good paint job. As you can see, nice and crisp. All right, so I got the first coat on, got it around the ceiling, around all the doors. Brought it down about 2 inches on everything so that when I roll, look, I'm lazy, I didn't take the curtains down. I'll have to take them down when I roll. They're really blue. Second rule of thumb when buying paint, paint chip is always lighter than when you have it on the complete wall. I actually wanted like a lighter blue, like almost like a sky blue, but this is gonna have to do. So I gotta put the second coat on, but I'm not gonna do it today because I'm running out of time. So I'll do it this weekend. Looks pretty good so far. Come over here. Looks like it's all rolled. Then I have the Sesame Street fatheads to go up on the wall. So this is going to be his Sesame Street room. Got everything watered and fed for the night. Just put the goats away. Gave them their grain. Filled up their waters. Hey Charlie. Ducks are still playing in the water. Dogs are still playing in the water. Chickens and the turkeys were just up here, but I think they went back to get some food. Anyways, I'm gonna go get cleaned up for the night. Everybody have a good night. Don't forget to subscribe, please.